are in the Trout Fishing America World Studios under my house in Arkansas. How are y'all doing? This is
Can you hear it? Can you hear
it?
Echo? Okay.
Union Pacific Rail fan. Can't wait to see you. Roy Adams. Hi, Roy. He said hi, Ezra, but not to Keith.
Well, hi, Roy. I said hi to you. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I'm having a good evening.
Just let you know that I am actually on YouTube while Keith is on Facebook. Actually, he will be on Facebook.
I'm not on anything.
Very shortly.
I'm on coffee so far.
So if you're responding to Facebook.
Hello from Kerrville. Yes. Hello, Lisa. Pittsburgh. Excellent. Ian. Excellent. Dallas. Boy, everybody's saying hi to me. You've got what? One guy talking to you?
Gloria Paddock said hello.
Oh, did she? Hi, Gloria.
That's right.
Come talk to me, too. Let's see. We got Blueberry Farm. You bet, man. That was so much fun down in Florida. We played at a blueberry farm. It was in Tavares.
That's right.
Tavares, Florida. Oh, man.
Where the beverage they served was blueberry lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Okay, my live chat went away. What happened? Oh, wait. It's
You
coming
found it?
back. It's coming back. Bowen is here for his first Trout concert. Hi, Melanie. It's great to hear from you. Congratulations. It's great. Okay.
So it turned off cold here in Arkansas, and I'm hoping that this rain will bring a flush of morel mushrooms to our world. The morel season here in Arkansas has been pretty mediocre. I've not found any, and my traditional morel finding friends have found very few, 5, 7 at a time, 1. My son-in-law, Noah, was driving down Cove Creek Road about 25 miles an hour and jammed on the brakes and pulled one big morel from the side of the road. One. That's
One.
it. That's all he's found.
You know, in the entire 30-something years I've lived here, I've found 5 morels on my property. 5 of them. The first one I found it just as I was mowing. I was mowing in the yard, and I went, I wonder what that is. And just as the mower went over it, I went, oh, mushroom. But, yeah, that was the first one. I've gotten better. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Maya.
Ponder Song would like to know, do you ever play Santa? I bet you'd make a great jolly elf.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot lately. I've heard that a lot. I don't understand why, but I think I might. Actually, I played red-haired Santa one time. Somebody wanted to show their kids that redheaded kids had redheaded Santas, and so I came as a redheaded Santa. I used to be a redhead. Some of you know that. Sound is low with my volume all the way up. That's Joel Mosca. I don't know, Joel. I don't know much about that sort of thing. But I'll try to talk louder. Does that help? I guess not.
Matthew has a brand new baby nephew.
I know, Matthew. Congratulations. We got some 12-string songs lined up for you. Let's see. What else? You talked about mushrooms. Let's see. I got a new mower. Speaking of mowing, I got an electric mower. Didn't you tell me about electric mowers?
I did.
He's right. They're awesome. Electric mowers. I mean, actually, I've tried to run the battery out before my ran out, and I can't, it's pretty close. I ran out.
So we both possess electric push mowers, but I was in a hardware store in Florida with my friend Zeke Williams, and he showed me an Ego electric riding mower that had 6 batteries in it.
Corded or battery? Ours
battery.
Is battery. Battery. Good question.
Who would? There was no way I would ever own an electric lawnmower with a cord behind it. I would trip on the cord with my big size 17 feet, or cut the cord with a mower. I would hate that.
I almost mowed the hose the other day, but that's a whole different problem. So let's see, what else is going on in the world?
Saw a big old black snake in the yard yesterday.
Did you really?
Yep, we were looking at flowers and stood up on a rock, and this big black snake, about 3.5, 4 feet long, and slithered right under my feet, under the rock I was standing on. Pretty cool. Life in the wilderness here in Arkansas.
Yes, Dana. Ego mower. Yes, that's what I got. It's so cool. Let's see. Coming up in next month, the month of May, we're going to be at the Botanical Garden. We're going to be playing there.
In Fayetteville, Arkansas.
That's right. Ozarks Botanical Garden. It's part of Artosphere. I can't remember exactly. Oh, I've got a calendar right here in my hand. What a good idea. Sometimes I have these great ideas. They just come to me. Oh, that would be the 9th of May. 9th of May, Botanical Gardens.
Roy Adams, on my platform here, has a corded lawnmower, and he cut the cord once already.
Nancy says she tilled the hose with the tiller. That is my tiller she's borrowing. My tiller is really bad about hose. It loves to.
That's gnarly.
Okay, what else?
So we've been working on a bunch of songs we haven't played in a while. We're going to bring them to you here a little bit later. We challenge ourselves often.
Yeah, we know a lot of songs. As far as what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do some songs that are going to challenge us. And some of those songs are songs that you requested last time when we were doing a live stream. I asked you to just send me those requests, and I've got about 6 of them put in here. We can't do all of them because we can't be everything every night. We just can't do it. We try, but we'll do as many as we can here. And I've got some written out, and we'll do those.
So you're winning as far as the comment count goes.
I know, they all love me.
Nobody's talking to me.
It's great. This is my happy place. I love you guys, especially you, Keith. Wait, it doesn't say that, but I read it. So let's see what else is going. Oh, I'm going through my stuff. I'm cleaning out my A-frame, and it's been a storage room for a good while. I want to show you this fine t-shirt I found out there. This is a beautiful J&J's Blues Bar Fort Worth t-shirt.
They can see it. Good.
Isn't that awesome? There is one problem with these t-shirts that I keep finding. I look at them and they say extra large, and then I put them on, and I used to be an extra large, and either they've shrunk or something else has happened. Not exactly sure, but it is an extra large. And I'm trying to think of a contest where I can give away this shirt today.
He's got something in mind, but before he gets that contest, I'll let him think about his contest a little bit more. Some of you know where J&J's Blues Bar was and what it was, but J&J's Blues Bar was a club right next to the Fort Worth Police Department, in a little back alley kind of area. And we had a friend that told us that he ran the bar. He said, if you would play up here every Wednesday, you'd build a great audience. We'd come every Wednesday to J&J's Blues Bar and play for 6, 8, 9 people sometimes. And they were really nice people. And we figured out, after tallying up the numbers of hours it took us to drive from Houston to Fort Worth, set up the lights, set up the PA, do a sound check, go eat dinner, come back, play 4-hour show, then tear all that stuff down, get back in the truck and drive back to Houston. It was about 25 cents an hour we were making. Ultimately, the fine folks at KERA radio station, back when they still played music, played some of our albums, our cassette albums, on the air. Yeah. And then we were able to start drawing a crowd. We played with J.J. Cale at J.J.'s Blues Bar, and it was a great night.
It was a turning point in my life, I swear. He got up there, he had a guy on percussion with him, just him and this guy, young guy with percussion. And he got up there, and in front of a packed house, he rocked it. And you know what? We got up to open it for him, and the two of us stood on that stage, and we rocked it. We rocked that crowd, and that's when I said, I think we can do this. That is the time that I started believing in us, was right there at JJ's.
We had been a 3-piece, a 4-piece band with drummer and keyboards and all that stuff. And we'd also done the duo a lot, but it felt good. So have you figured out your contest yet?
My contest, Not quite. Let me think about it a little bit. But oh wait, Joyce.
Cogitate.
Joyce is here. I gotta tell Joyce something. Joyce from Maine. Hey Joyce, guess what? We just accepted an offer to play in Maine. When is that?
Did you write it down on your
I
calendar?
did. I wrote it on my calendar, and it's next year sometime. Oh, it's almost a year to the day. It's April 13th in Waldo, Maine. Waldo, Maine.
Where's Waldo?
I looked for it. I said, "Where's Waldo?" I looked all over for it. I found it in looks like it, not too far from where Blue Hill was.
Yeah, we used to play this club in Blue Hill called the Left Bank, and it held maybe 100 people jammed into the club, and we spent the night in the club over the club. The club was not just a music venue, but it was also a bakery and a fine cuisine restaurant. At about 4:30 in the morning, the guy that owned this place would get up and start baking bread, bagels, buns, any kind of bread you can imagine, and that smell would come wafting up the stairs and take us from a sound sleep to bolt upright awake. And the guy, his name was Arnold, decided he was no longer interested in running that kind of venue. So he put that venue up for sale for $1. And you had to write the best essay as to why you should own that venue. When he judged the contest, he sold the venue to some folks for $1. Pretty sweet. He was also a tap dancer.
I miss the Left Bank too. We're getting pretty close to playing. We're about 3 minutes out. What else can we?
What's my favorite pop band from the 80s? God, I had a lot of them. I really like music from the 80s. I've got to say Peter Gabriel probably topped the list for my favorite. I love the Police. Keith and I were just listening to Mr. Mister a couple days ago, singing "Take These Broken Wings." That guy had a voice.
Let's see. I'm having a hard time sequencing the 80s, 90s. When did the 80s happen and all that? Gin Blossoms. When was the Gin Blossoms? Was
90s.
that it? 90s? Okay. When was Cake? That was 90s too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed the 80s. I was busy. I was making music, writing songs, being a rock star. But
we're 2 minutes, and we still have 2 minutes.
We still have 2 minutes.
Just want to make sure I'm ready for the 2 minutes.
Let's see if anybody else. I'd love to hear your stories. Well, good. God, we are full of them, aren't we?
We got a lot. One time, driving home from J&J's Blues Bar, I had this premonition. Driving home, I said, "Man, I don't want to drive anymore. I feel like somebody's going to die." And so I gave the wheel to Keith, and I went to sleep.
Thanks. Yeah.
I went to sleep, and I woke up to a big crash. Bam! And Keith's eyes were wide open. A coyote had jumped in front of our car, and that was it for the coyote and our bicycle rack. We drove home. Neither one of us slept the rest of the way home.
It was an exciting time. There were a lot of trips home from Fort Worth. That was, a lot of times we drove to Fort Worth and nothing bad happened. We just went there, people showed up, played music. We played music and they got paid and we went home and...
There's another one too.
What?
We started driving to Fort Worth listening to a baseball game. The worst baseball game ever.
I believe you're referring to something that happened back in 1986.
Yes, it was.
When my beloved Astros lost in extra innings to the hated New York Mets. I have forgiven everyone. It's all in the past. It's all in the past. I'm over it.
We started listening to the
I'm
game
not
in
bitter.
Houston.
Really, I'm over it.
And it didn't quit till we got to Fort Worth. I think we're giving the sign.
I think it was the hook. Wait a minute. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. My baby likes
Justin Bieber.
My baby likes
Kenny G.
My baby likes
Fruit coffee.
My baby likes
A champagne. What can I say? I love my baby.
My baby likes
baby likes tofu. My baby likes to make me work. My baby likes to make me work all day. What can I say? I love my baby. True love don't always make sense when you try and take it apart. But when she smiles, she drives me wild. She owns every piece of my heart. My baby likes kale salad. My baby likes expensive perfume. My baby likes a big diamonds. My baby likes to shop all day. What can I say? I love my baby. True love don't always make sense when you try and take it apart. But when she smiles, she drives me wild. She owns every piece of my heart. My baby likes romantic comedies. My baby likes modern art. My baby likes to do yoga. My baby likes to crochet. What can I say? I love my baby. What can I say? I love my baby. What can I say? I love my baby.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Ready?
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it rain and let it pour. Let the river rise right up to my door. Knock me down, but I'll be back again. Rock the cradle and rock the boat. If I can't swim, baby, I can float. Knock me down, but I'll be back again. Always trouble to be found. Baby, believe it. Nothing's gonna keep us down. Baby, believe it. Well, the world changed once and the world changed twice. Nobody listened to my advice. Knock me down, but I'll be back again. You can holler and you can shout. Take my job and shut my mouth. Knock me down, but I'll be back again. Take a number and take a card. To make it easy, they made it hard. Knock me down, but I'll be back again. Always trouble to be found. Baby, believe it. Nothing's gonna keep us down. Baby, believe it. Well, the world changed once and the world changed twice. Nobody listened to my advice. Knock me down, but I'll be back again.
changed once and the world changed twice. Nobody listened to my advice, knocked me down. Now I'll be back, knock me down. Now I'll be back, knock me down. Now I'll be back again.
Thank you. I can just feel the applause. Almost. It's like virtual. I'd like to thank Ezra for the backdrop here. Ezra put the backdrop up today. He said he didn't need my help. I don't know why. I mean, he said he could do it, you know.
I went to Walmart and got safety pins.
Anyway, he hung that backdrop all by himself. Very nice. We have a buddy lives down in Winslow, Arkansas. His name Matthew Harris. And Matthew's a 12-string guitar player, plays country songs, and he wants to hear us play some 12-string. I played a little 12-string, played some songs with him down at Windfest a couple of weeks back. He did a good job. He wanted to hear this song. It's a song that Susan also likes a whole lot. Susan is our wrangler that kind of keeps things running smoothly, but it's not her fault when they don't run smoothly. That's generally my fault. Okay, just wanted to make that clear. Okay, here's a song called Spider's Fence. Nothing lasts forever, forever don't last long. Over in a heartbeat, over with the singing of the lovely song. Angles in the canvas try to minimize the threat. After the lovely filter, I can still recall the fears that I felt. Dance your way through the spider's fence. Never look Medusa in the eye. You might call it self-defense. No matter what you call it, it's goodbye, yeah. I saw the image in the mirror. I didn't recognize myself. Severed from a childhood and it seemed like someone else. Picked up all the pieces, put that box back on the shelf. I kept going on, just kept going on. Just kept going on. Yeah, kept going on. I've opened up that closet, here I stand again. Doesn't look so bad now. All my years in exile seem so well spent. Thumb through yellow pages, the books I used to read. I tried on an old suit, all those broken promises I would never keep. Dance your way through the spider's fence. Never look Medusa in the eye. You might call it self-defense. No matter what you call it, it's goodbye. I saw the image in the mirror. I didn't recognize myself. Severed from a childhood and it seemed like someone else. Picked up all the pieces, put that box back on the shelf. I kept going on. I kept going on. Just kept going on. Kept going on. Just kept going on.
if the walls don't fall, the roof won't leak, 'cause it never rains at all. The ceiling's high, but the rooms are small. It'll be alright. When it stops hurting, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. When it stops hurting, it'll be alright. Yeah, the ceiling's high, but the rooms are small. And this is a safe house if the walls don't fall. Well, I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. You make the rules to take the prize. It's just so hard to keep it all inside. It'll be alright. When it stops hurting, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. When it stops hurting, it'll be alright. Yeah, the ceiling's high, but the rooms are small. And this is a safe house if the walls don't fall. It'll be alright. When it stops hurting, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. When it stops hurting, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. When it stops hurting, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. When it stops hurting, it'll be alright. Yeah, the ceiling's high, but the rooms are small. And this is the safe house if the walls don't fall. And this is the safe house if the walls don't fall. There it is, folks. A 12-string triple play. Never done before by Trout Fishing in America. We're going for it. I've got a friend and he won't be quiet. Talk, 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 he won't be quiet. Even with his mouth full, he won't be quiet. Mumble, 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 what did he say? Nobody's listening, nobody hears. We want to stuff cotton balls in our ears. He keeps talking, we want to run away. Maybe he'll run out of things to say. Talks about soccer, talks about hockey, talks about the weather. You can't stop him all day, every day. You can't stop him. Nobody's listening, nobody hears. We want to stuff baseballs in our ears. He keeps talking, we want to run away. Maybe he'll run out of things to say. You might ask why he's my friend. It's hard to explain, but he's my friend. He's a loudmouth, know it all. He picks me up whenever I fall.
Take him to the movies and he won't be quiet. Talks in the library, talks in his sleep. And nobody's there, he talks to his feet.
And nobody's listening, nobody hears. We want to stuff basketballs in our ears. He keeps talking, we want to run away. Maybe you run out of things to say.
You might ask why he's my friend. It's hard to explain, but he's my friend. He's the worst best friend I ever had. But he makes me laugh when I feel sad. I've got a friend and he won't be quiet. Talk, 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 he won't be quiet. Even with his mouth full, he won't be quiet. Mumble, 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 mumble. Mumble, 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 mumble.
You got any questions?
Do we have any questions?
All right. We got to change instruments. Might be time to look at a big board.
I will look at the big board, but I got to tell you, though, requests probably will be moved towards next time. But let's have a look. What does anybody have to say? View the event. Uh-oh, Susan, I have done bad things. I don't know how I do it.
Take a look at my big board.
And I'm thanking Susan for handling that part. Also want to thank Josue back there on the sound. He's doing a really fine job. Thank you, Josue. Yay.
You're the only one getting comments at this point. YouTube is not commenting.
Really?
That's you, man.
12-string guitar. Woo! Let's see. Where are my comments going? Why are they going away? Oh. Great set. Oh, great song. Great. Most of them are very positive. They just say they like what we did. They want to do some songs that we're probably not going to get to. But let's see. They like the 12-string. Let's see. I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, we had a request last time we did a live stream for this next song. It takes a while sometimes to get to it, but this is a kind of a fairly possibly controversial children's song.
Oh, this song would be in so much trouble today.
We're waiting. I can do this all day. Now, Miss Johnson lived all alone, had an old yeller cat that wouldn't leave home. She tried everything she knew to make the cat go away, but the cat came back the very next day. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back 'cause he wouldn't stay away. And she gave him to a boy going out in a boat, and she gave the boy $1 just to set the cat afloat. Well, the boat tipped over and the boy drowned. 2 miles away, they picked the boy up drowned. But the cat came back the very next day. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back 'cause he wouldn't stay away. And she gave him to a man going up in a balloon and asked him for to leave him with the man in the moon. Well, the balloon burst and back to earth it head. 6 miles away, they picked the man up dead. But the cat came back the very next day. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back 'cause he wouldn't stay away.
Here's a verse that was added by Stephen King.
And she took him to the butcher when the butcher wasn't around, and she dropped him in the hopper when the butcher wasn't around. Well, the cat let out with a horrible shriek, and the town's meat tasted furry for a week. But the cat came back the very next day. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back 'cause he wouldn't stay away. Now old Miss Johnson lived all alone, had an old yellow cat that wouldn't leave home. She tried everything she knew to make the cat go away, but the cat came back the very next day. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back 'cause he wouldn't stay away. All right. In this next song, I will become a Tyrannosaurus Rex, the largest and generally considered to be the most popular of all meat-eating dinosaurs ever to stroll the surface of this planet. On my right, your left, my partner Keith Grimwood will become a triceratops, a short, squat, multi-horned beast. Please do not be scared.
It's only a song. Were you scared?
Oh, I used to be a dinosaur. I thought I was so cool. A future fossil fuel. That's all I ever was when I was a dinosaur. Everybody knew my name.
Hey, aren't you T-Rex?
That's me. Everyone respected me.
Wow!
I had this mighty roar when I was a dinosaur. When I was a dinosaur, I almost weighed a ton. I had a lot of fun. The cavemen on the run. When I was a dinosaur, I stepped in lots of mud. I walked around and snapped my teeth and ate a lot of crud. When I was a dinosaur, I had this little bitty brain. I never thought of anything I never knew before. When I was a dinosaur, when I was a dinosaur, I almost weighed a ton. I had a lot of fun. The cavemen on the run. When I was a dinosaur, I thought I was so cool. A future fossil fuel. That's all I ever was when I was a dinosaur. That's all I ever was. That's all I ever was. All right. So you might notice I have a new chapeau on my head. My sister, chapeau. That means hat. Do you like my hat? I like my hat. This hat came from Guatemala. My sister Susan went to Guatemala and returned with this hat. This now makes 3 that I've got. I don't know what the kind of hat this is. There's a name for it, I'm certain. I would like to be able to name this hat and say what it is so I could get another one if I wanted. I really like them a lot. It doesn't have a bill on it.
How about George? I mean, Bill was out. Bill's out, of course.
Oh, George, anything but Sue. All right.
Okay. We're going to play a song for you now that we wrote many, many years ago. This song has absolutely nothing to do with either one of our lives. It's completely fictional. We don't know who it's about, but
it was a great pleasure to write it.
It sure was fun to write this song. Here we go.
When I first met you, you were perfect. I couldn't believe how perfect you could be. But over the years, you've gotten perfecter. And with smug satisfaction, look down your perfect nose at me. Now I can read the writing on the wall. I know our relationship's in danger. And before you know it, I'll be all alone again. And you'll become a perfect stranger. After you've gone, no one can tell me how to act. I'll do exactly as I please. After you've gone, I'll be my own man as soon as I can get up off my knees. The minute you go stepping out that door,
I'll throw my socks and underwear all over the floor. After you've gone, the lawn will be a jungle. Call me Tarzan and I'll call you gone. After you've gone, I'll leave the toilet seat up. I'll stop recycling and start smoking cigarettes. After you've gone, there'll be a holiday. I'll take my Keo plan to Reno and invest. I'll shave and leave my whiskers in the sink. Nope. I'll stop shaving. I'll grow a beard. That's what I think. After you've gone, if you think I'll miss you, you'll be wrong, baby. After you've gone.
Everybody sing along with us. You don't need words. Here we go. La 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 la. You don't even have to sing in tune. Okay, nobody now. You do that really well. Sit and stare, sit and stare. Big finish, everybody. La 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 la. After you've gone, your precious potted plants will die. They'll turn to sticks and twigs and dirt. After you've gone, I'll be a bachelor again. I'll order double helpings of dessert. My buds, Curly, Mo, and Larry will be welcome here when you and all your potpourri have disappeared. After you've gone, I'll have more closet space to take your place. After you've gone, nothing can take your place. I'll have more closet space after you've gone.
All right. My sister Susan was talking to me about that song the other day. She said, I like that song, but it's just so sad. I said, well, what part about it is sad? I think of it as kind of a happy song a little bit. You know, it's a man's emancipation from his partner. She said, you know, that part about, well, you know, nothing can take your place. The whole point is that nothing is better than you. Nothing could take your place. Take your place.
Nothing is better than you? We got a couple of songs for you that kind of travel log. Trout Fishing in America, we have traveled all over. We have played at all 50 states, and we write songs about our experiences and things we encounter. This next two songs, great contrast. First is a trip we took up to Canada, to Alberta. This song is called Alberta Postcard, and from there we'll go to Hawaii.
Oh, my nose froze from my head down to my toes froze. Went sliding in the white snows down the streets of Calgary. We saw sun dogs, stayed all day till we saw moon dogs. Home to a fire of burning birch logs, a night of quiet revelry. It's not always this cold. Guess we got lucky this time. But 35 below's impressive to a southern boy. And memories like this will always be frozen in time. Oh, my nose froze. From my head down to my toes froze. It was cold in that Alberta snow. Wouldn't have had it any other way. Tell me stories about your dry rain. I see the lightning and I smell the rain. falls but never hits the ground. Hear how the snow squeaks, tires are grinding and groaning down city streets. People out and about and on their feet, put on those goober boots and go. It's not always this cold. Guess we got lucky this time. But 35 below's impressive to a southern boy, and memories like this will always be frozen in time. Oh, my nose froze, from my head down to my toes froze. It was cold in that Alberta snow, wouldn't have had it any other way. Had a can more on the road to Banff. Alberta Postcard, I can't believe where I am. Sugar frosted forest, wind sculpted first face, and the bighorn sheep climbing all over the place. Oh, my nose froze, from my head down to my toes froze. Went sliding in the white snows down the streets of Calgary. Oh, my nose froze, from my head down to my toes froze. It was cold in that Alberta snow, wouldn't have had it any other way. Wouldn't have had it any other way.
Time for a little instrument change. Get yourselves a drink. Don't go away. Please don't go away. Write a comment. Oh, I'm still trying to think of a contest. I think I've got one. I think I've got my contest. We'll work on it for next song, not this song. This song will feature Ezra on the 8-string ukulele. This is new for us.
This is very new. We went to Hawaii in December. Some of you have heard this story, some of you have not. The only thing I wanted to bring back from Hawaii was an 8-string ukulele. This is that 8-string ukulele, and we've started writing music on the 8-string ukulele. This is the first song we wrote on the 8-string ukulele.
That's right.
About our trip to Hawaii.
Ready?
2, 3, 4.
La da da la da, la da da la da, la da la da. I got sand in my pockets, the sand in my shoes, watching the water with nothing to do but listen to the ocean whisper sweet melodies. And I'm sitting in the shade of a coconut tree, fat and happy, the happy and fat, feeling fine in my Panama hat, just sipping on a Mai Tai, eating crackers and cheese. And I'm sitting in the shade of a coconut tree. Up on the mountain, the clouds roll in, that's just where they'll stay. Way down here, the sky's so blue, it's a happy holiday. But tickled my fancy tickle my toes. Umbrella Drake just poked me in the nose, but I don't care. It don't bother me. And I'm sitting in the shade of a coconut tree. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La up on the mountain, the clouds roll in. That's just where they'll stay. Way down here, the sky's so blue. It's a happy holiday. Back at work, everybody's mad. Nobody's happy and everybody's sad. They're putting out fires in a match factory. And I'm sitting in the shade of a coconut tree. Just sitting in the shade of a coconut tree.
Hey, that was fun.
It is time for your contest.
Okay. We have a new song, folks. It's so new that I have to look at the words right here just in case. If I sing these lyrics correctly, I will be mentioning 8 characters from 8 different authors. 8, count them. Detective, detective, mystery. And whoever can guess the names of the most of these authors, whoever can claim the most authors, send it in. Well, the first person to claim the most will win this J&J's Blues Bar t-shirt. I'm not sure how we're going to get it to you, but that's going to be Susan's problem. So Susan would like to thank you for taking on this problem. Here, I can put this right out here.
And they can actually look at that, yes.
They could look at
Admire
this
it. But
prize.
can you see your words?
There we go. I can almost see the words. Okay, that'll be good. Oh, this is classic. Hey, JJ's Blues Bar was awesome, man. What a great place it was. Here's the new song. Good luck. Hang on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought the night was over, so I kicked off my shoes. Another Fleabag motel, another case of the blues. A paperback sleeping pills, the medicine I need. Hit the pillow and read myself to sleep. At the 87th precinct, they just got a note. Somebody stop me if you can. That was all they wrote. Is it a prank or a criminal? Tough to decide. It's hard to know the truth from a lie. When outside my window pulls a white limousine, the windows are tinted, the wheel covers clean. Suddenly the phone rips the silence like a knife. I pick it up, a voice says, keep it off the hook. The lines are dead tonight. What do you think he meant? Do you think he really works for the phone company? Rosnikoff read Ed McBain to think of what to do. Ask Hieronymus or Rodenbar, they might have a clue. While Meyer pours a shot of gin for old Travis McGee. Spanish moss is hanging from the trees. Ooh, intense interrogation, provocative suspense. Whispers of conspiracy, clues that won't make sense. The coolness of McNally, the grit of Robichaux. Spencer follows bloody footprints through the snow. Outside my window pulls a white limousine. The windows are tinted, the wheel covers clean.
Suddenly the phone rips the silence like a knife.
I pick it up, a voice says, keep it off the hook. The lines are dead tonight. Steamed clams and lobster, champagne on ice, rocks on every finger, and a finger in every pie. The means, the motive, the opportunity to crack this case would take a better man than me.
Outside my window pulls a white limousine.
The windows are tinted, the wheel covers clean.
Suddenly the phone rips the silence like a knife.
I pick it up, a voice says, keep it off the hook. The lines are dead tonight. Okay? There you have it. Ezra predicts that no one will know any of the authors I am talking about.
But it doesn't matter. It's got a good feel. Keith and I have had discussions for years about music.
Am I going to have to keep this shirt that doesn't fit me? I mean, just guess anybody. I'll give it to somebody. Okay, nobody knows anybody about these guys. Okay, good, fine. Oh, on YouTube they do. Ah.
I'm falling down on the job. All right. Aloha.
I have no
Ezra.
guesses.
Nero Wolfe will make an appearance.
No, Nero Wolfe was not mentioned.
John D. McDonald.
John D. McDonald, yes.
Roy Adams has got that.
There's one.
Roy Adams has got Ed McBain.
Ed McBain, there's two.
That's two. That's the most so far.
Who
So
is
far,
this?
it's Roy Adams.
Roy Adams. Roy, you're winning.
Parker. Roy Adams. Awesome song.
That's
Thank
three.
you, Roy.
That's three. Awesome. Thank you. Somebody remembers something.
So Roy, you need to send your address to Susan@troutmusic.com.
And you will win this extra large J&J's. Hey, are you from Fort Worth or Texas? Have you ever been to JJ's? Do you remember JJ's? He's not on mine. He's on yours.
Oh, duh.
I'm talking to him over here, and he's talking to you.
No, he's not replying.
Okay, fine.
He's celebrating. No is his answer. He has never heard of or been there.
It was a great place. It was a great place. Here, let me pick your shirt up off the floor. It fell. It wasn't my fault. Okay, what are we doing?
It's another song of ours that we're challenging ourselves this evening, doing songs we haven't done much. We play about once a year outside of Fayetteville, this place called the Rail Yard. And there are some young people, I would say in their early 20s, that drive all the way from Springfield, Missouri, and ask for this song. And we have had to say no a bunch of times because we just don't play it much. But we've been working on it, so we're going to play it.
We're going to play it for you. We're actually learning it. We've been working on it.
Oh, yeah.
Rail Yard's a cool place. They got some great music up there. Rogers.
So I was looking on the internet one day, and this picture popped up, and it was an astronaut on the moon playing a banjo. It seemed like a song to me. The song's called Banjos on the Moon. Somewhere in a jungle long ago, in another land, somebody felt a need. Though everywhere he looked, there was paradise. Food was hanging from the trees. It started with a gourd, stick and a string, turned an ordinary drum into a drum that could sing. Looked up at the night, plucked out a tune, turned to his friends and said, someday there'll be banjos, banjos on the moon. In the belly of a ship long ago, filled with stolen men, somebody felt a need, longing for a half-forgotten paradise. Miles across the sea, it started with a gourd, stick and a string, turned an ordinary drum into a drum that could sing. Looked up at the night, plucked out a tune, turned to his friends and said, someday there'll be banjos, banjos on the moon. Up on the moon, banjos on the moon. Up on the moon, banjos on the moon. Somewhere in a smoky mountain dream, sitting by a fire, somebody felt a need, dreaming of his mansion up in paradise, when he heard the banjo strings. He heard the banjo sing. It started with a gourd, stick and a string, turned an ordinary drum into a drum that could sing. Looked up at the night, plucked out a tune, turned to his friends and said, someday there'll be banjos, banjos on the moon. Up on the moon, banjos on the moon. Up on the moon, banjos on the moon. Somewhere in a jungle long ago, in another land, somebody felt a need. Somewhere playing cards. Where's that doggone dog gone now? Where's that dog gone now? Where's that doggone now? Looks like he chewed right through the leash. He's running wild in the streets. Where's that doggone now? He's gonna bite through the tires in the junkyard, rip the rubber meat right off the bones, empty all the garbage all across the town, hop in every muddy puddle on his way back home. Where's that doggone now? Where's that doggone now? He was scratching at the door, but he's not begging anymore. Where's that doggone now? He's gonna bite through the tires in the junkyard, rip the rubber meat right off the bones, empty all the garbage all across the town, hop in every muddy puddle on his way back home.
he's off somewhere playing cards. Where's that doggone dog gone now? Oh, he was out there in the yard, now he's out smoking big cigars. Where's that doggone dog gone now?
Yes. Excellent.
Just like that.
Where's that doggone now?
There's some comments coming up.
It is one of ours. Okay, we're kind of moving towards the end of it right here. I want to thank all of you for joining us. I remember all the rest of the words, I think.
Good luck.
Yeah. Rain hitting the roof and trout music. Yeah. It's good to see everybody here online. It would be better to see you in person. It's hard to get to every place, the far reaches of the world these days. So we're getting out a bit. June festival season starts. We'll be at the Kerrville Folk Festival. I'll also let you know we will be at the Ozark Folk Festival later on. We'll also be at the Red River Revel this year.
That's excellent.
Isn't that cool? We hadn't been to the Revel in a few
It
years.
has been a long time.
Yeah. And let's see. Oh, Moccasin Creek. Moccasin Creek, don't forget. That's a good one. Okay.
We wrote this song with our friends in the band Wheatfield, who you will see also at the Kerrville Folk Festival this year. Craig Calvert, Connie Mims, Keith and I all wrote the song together one day. It's about downsizing.
We're not for it. We're not fans.
No, we are not downsizing yet. And I will not trade it for silver. And I would not trade for more time. And I don't know how to arrange them. But all of these boxes are mine. It's here in a box, everything that I want to remember. Just because I can't find it, that doesn't mean that it's lost. Here in a box, broken pieces that must belong somewhere. Probably worthless and anyone else would have tossed. And I will not trade it for silver. And I would not trade for more time. And I don't know how to arrange them. But all of these boxes are mine. Here in a box are the pictures of people I've carried. Through my ups and my downs, they were always a part of my life. I have boxes of books and real-life handwritten letters. So good to remember and old friends' forgotten advice. And I will not trade it for silver. And I would not trade for more time. And I don't know how to arrange them. But all of these boxes are mine. Here in a warehouse of boxes I will not surrender. So hard to let go for reasons I cannot explain. Here in a box are the stories that help me remember
when I find myself lost and I feel myself slipping away. And I will not trade it for silver, and I would not trade for more time, and I don't know how to arrange them, but all of these boxes are mine. And I will not trade it for silver, and I would not trade for more time, and I don't know how to arrange them, but all of these boxes are mine.
You were ready. Oh, man.
See if anybody's got anything really important. Hey, Lori. Good to see a brilliant song so many of us can relate to. I know. Where did all this stuff come from? There's just more and more and more stuff. I love it. I love going through it. Well, Ezra is tuning up. I'm going to do a song written by a friend of ours named Susan Werner. It's a really fine song.
Sure.
Well, I come from the rural Midwest. It's a land I love more than all the rest. It's a place I know and understand, like a false front building, like the back of my hand. And the men I knew when I was coming up were sober as coffee in a styrofoam cup. There were Earls and Rays, Harlans and Roys. They were full-grown men. They were barbed wire boys. They raised grain and cattle on the treeless fields, sat at the head of the table and prayed before meals. Prayed an Our Father, and that was enough. Pray more than that, and you couldn't stay tough. Tough as the busted thumbnails on their weathered hands. They worked the gold plate off their wedding bands, and they never complained. No, they never made noise. And they never left home, these barbed wire boys. 'Cause their wildest dreams were all fenced in by the weight of family, by the feeling of sin that'll prick your skin at the slightest touch. If you reach too far, if you feel too much. So their deepest hopes never were expressed, just beating like birds' wings in the cage of their chest. All the restless longing, all the secret joys never were set free in these barbed wire boys. Now one by one they're departing this earth, and it's clear to me now exactly what they're worth. They were just like Atlas holding up the sky. You never heard them talk,
You never heard them cry. So where do the tears go? None said. Where do the words go that you never said? There's a blink of an eye and a catch in the voice. That is the unsung song of the Barbed Wire Boys.
Boy, it's a nice song. We're going to contrast it with this next selection. By popular demand, there have been a lot of people requesting this song, so we're just going to go ahead and finish up with this song. Thank you all for being here. It's a polka. I just wanted to tell you that. Let me say that again. It's a polka!
I can hear them all the way back here.
Me too.
They're so excited.
It's not just any polka, folks. It's the nursery rhyme polka, and here's how it's going to work. I'm going to sing a nursery rhyme. He's going to sing a nursery rhyme. We're going to take requests from our imaginary audience. Maybe I'll have to look on the thing. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Susan
I
will
have
show
no
us.
idea how we're going to do this song. But here we go. Georgie Porgy putting it by, kissed the girls and made him cry. When the boys came out to play,
They threw him out the window, the window, the window. They threw him out the window. When the boys came out to play, they threw him out the window.
Your turn, Ezra.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men
They
threw him out the window, the window, the window. They threw him out the window. All the king's horses and all the king's men, they threw him out the window. At this point in the song, we need Susan, Bill, and Meg to holler out her favorite request. Okay. Oh, Mother Hubbard, she went to the cupboard to get her poor doggy a bone. But when she bent over, the doggy took over and threw her out the window, the window, the window. He threw her out the window. But when she bent over, the doggy took over and threw her out the window. We need another one.
Wait, Josue! Josue, what you got, man?
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed him out the window, the window, the window. It washed him out the window. Down came the rain and washed him out the window. We are virtually unstoppables. Here comes. Three blind mice, three blind mice. See how they run. Let's throw them out the window, the window, the window. Let's throw them out the window. See how they run. Let's throw them out the window. Anybody else? I got it. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife who couldn't feed her, put her in a pumpkin shell and threw her out the window, the window, the window. He threw her out the window. He put her in a pumpkin shell and threw her out the window. Kathy O'Connell, Kathy O'Connell, Kathy O'Connell, Kathy O'Connell, Kathy O'Connell, Kathy O'Connell. Throw her out the window, the window, the window. Throw her out the window. Kathy O'Connell, Kathy O'Connell, throw her out the window. Keith.
What?
I'm getting depressed.
Why?
I'm getting bummed out, man.
Why?
Why don't you ask me why?
Why?
Because as I look at this audience, it is a tiny
No,
audience.
no. It's not a crowd. Three is a crowd.
I do not
I
see
see
one
only two out there.
request for little bunny foo-foo, and it's bumming me out.
There's one request right there.
It needs to be more. It needs to be unanimous. That means, Josue, you need to put your bunny ears up in the air.
It's happening, man.
Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and throwing them out the window, the window, the window, throwing them out the window, scooping up the field mice, throwing them out the window. It's story time. Hey there, little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could. Throw him out the window, the window, the window, to throw him out the window. You're everything a big bad wolf could. Throw him out the window.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moms, dads, brothers, cousins,
sisters, uncles, nephews, nieces, and anybody out there with the courage and fashion sense to be wearing white tube socks to the show today with pride. I'm wearing sandals. I apologize. but Susan is actually wearing white.
We are going to attempt something incredibly difficult. We're going to sing two nursery rhymes at the same time a cappella. Force you to use both halves of your brain at the same time a cappella.
Ezra, what is a cappella?
What is it?
I thought you'd never ask.
What is it?
It's a small town in northern Italy where they play no musical instruments. They sit around all day long singing unaccompanied, watching reruns of Gunsmoke. Two of those words are honestly true.
Anyway, I will be singing Rub It Up Dub, 3 Men in a Tub, while he will be singing
Stairway to Heaven, a very popular and often overlooked nursery rhyme from the 1970s.
Count it off.
1.
2,
Okay.
3.
1, 2, 3. There's a lady that shows all that glitters is gold. She's buying a stairway to throw it out the window, the window, the window, to throw it out the window. And she's buying a stairway to throw it out the window. Thanks again. You guys are great. Thanks for being here.
And wave goodbye to you. Wave goodbye. Bye. Thanks.